Now we will see some practical problems in 10 mark. Like in parabola we are having 6 practical problems, 5 are example problems and one more is there in exercise. Similarly in ellipse we are having 8 problems, okay, on 4 examples and 4 exercise problems. We will see some important models and the rest of the sums I will explain to you, then we can go through or you can do yourself, okay. Now first one, listen here. The girder of a railway bridge is in the parabolic form with span 100 feet and the highest point on the arch is 10 feet above the bridge. Then find the height of the bridge at 10 feet to the left or right from the midpoint of the bridge. That means what? Here shape of the bridge is given like this, like a girder like this. Like if you saw the railway bridge, it will be like this. So what is the use of that bridge? It gives you the protection, okay, for the train. So it is in the form of the arch like this girder. So if you take the part of it, it is like this. Like we are considering the shape of the girder as open downwards. And the horizontal span is given as, you see here, 100 feet. That means what? This side 50 feet and this side 50 feet. This is the midpoint. So 50 plus 50, 100. And one more thing they told, the highest point from the center means what? From this is the center, the highest point is this point. So this point they given the height as 10. So you can mark the coordinates as here 50 minus 10. Here for example A dash, not necessary mark, but A dash if you want you can mark, otherwise not necessary. 50 minus 10, because horizontal length is 50, vertical length is 10, but why here minus 10 is there, I will explain to you. Here also same thing, minus 50 minus 10. So first you need to understand the diagram clearly. First you take the shape of the girder as a parabola which is open downward like this. Next use the horizontal span as 100 feet. So half of the value this side, half of the value this side. But how you got this distance is like this length is given as 10 from the center. So that is your y coordinate. But why it is positive, negative, last class also I told, if you divide the coordinate system like this, first quadrant always positive, 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 negative, 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 opposite to first quadrant. But this is negative, positive, opposite to second quadrant. That's why this point lies in which quadrant? First, second, third, fourth. So fourth it is opposite to this one. Sorry, this is a negative, positive, positive, negative. So opposite to this one means what? First x value positive, that's why 50. Y value negative, that's why minus 10. So if I take this point, minus 50 minus 10, minus. Why? Because this point lies in third quadrant. That's why it is a negative, negative. So what you need to prove here? Suppose if you move this side 10 feet, see here, find the height of the bridge at 10 feet to the right, left or right from the midpoint of the bridge. Suppose this is the midpoint O. If you move this side 10 feet, then what is the corresponding height of this bridge they are asking? Definitely it is less than 10 only, because the highest point is itself 10 feet. So as we move along the right or along the left, so it is going to decrease. So at this point definitely the height is less than 10 only. So this AB value only you need to find, okay. So in these kind of problems there are 3 things you should remember. First, you should select the type. Type means what? I told there are 4 kind of types are there. Open rightwards, open leftwards, open upwards, open downwards. But here we are considering the parabolic girder as open downwards. So downwards means what? It should come in this shape. So what is the formula? X square is equal to minus 4ay. Last class I told you this is a standard form of the parabola. So that one you have to consider. Next is you have to find the value of unknown a or 4a, that doesn't matter in this case. Then you have to substitute, eliminate that a value. So that is your first point. So to do that, the parabola should pass through any point, either this point or this point you can take. So you can substitute x as 50, y as minus 10, then you can find 4a value or a value, then you substitute that value here. That is your first thing you should do. Second thing, whatever you require, the requirement, that means what? This is a B point which lies on the ellipse. So height is 10 feet only, but y1 we don't know. That one you can take it as 10 comma minus 5 that I will explain later. So first what you should do, this is passing through any point you can substitute, either this point or that point, 50 comma minus x. Therefore if you substitute this value, like x square means what? 50 the whole square is equal to minus 4a into what is y value? Minus 10. So 50 square 2500, because 5 5s are 25, 2 zeros we will get, minus 4 minus into minus plus 40a. Now what is a? 2500 divided by 40, 0 0 cancel, it becomes 250 by 4. So that is the value of a. So this value where you should substitute? Here. Okay, so substituting the value of a, in 1, for example this is 1, what is the value you are going to get? X square is equal to minus 4 into what is the a value you got? 250 by 4 into y, 4 cancel. Now x square is equal to minus 250 y. So this is the corresponding equation of this parabola. So that is the thing first I told. Find the value of a or for a, then you substitute in the given equation. So eliminate the constant a. Next, what we should find? Requirement. Find the height of the bridge at 10 feet to the left or right from the midpoint. Now this is a 10 feet, then this height you have to find out. Now let AB be the height. In the diagram, AB is the height. AB be the height which is 10 feet. 10 feet to the right of the bridge. So therefore you can select a point B. So what is the B here? B, I can write it as like this. Suppose if you make this one as y1, the horizontal distance remains the same 10. It becomes 10 comma y1, or minus y1 also you can take, or positive also you can take. Last you can convert into positive. If you get the negative answer, you can convert into positive. So therefore what is the point B? 10 comma y1. So this point lies on again ellipse, parabola. Since B 10 comma y1 lies on x square is equal to minus 250y. So you can substitute again that point. This is x, this is a y. So that y1 value you will get. So 10 the whole square is equal to minus 250 into y1. So this implies 10 square is 100 is equal to minus 250 y1. Now what is y1? 100 by minus 250, 0 0 cancel. So minus 2 by 5. So therefore what is BC? BC is equal to y1, nothing but 2 by 5. If you consider the lengthwise, you should not consider negative value. So that's why BC is 2 by 5. So therefore height of the bridge at the required place, height of the bridge at the required place is equal to, what is the height? AC. See, here I need this height AB. So what I can do? AC minus BC I can do. So AC minus BC. What is AC? Nothing but 10 feet. Minus, what is BC? Right now we find a 2 by 5. So it becomes 50 minus 2. If I take the LCM, 48 by 5. So in your textbook they given 9 3 by 5 in the mixed fraction. So that is your answer. 9 3 by 5 feet is the height of the bridge at the required place. So two things you should remember here. First you select the three things you should remember here. First you should select the type of the parabola. Here it is open downwards. Next you find the value of A. Then substitute the value of A in that equation. Then whatever the requirement you describe that point. Let AB be the height which is a 10 feet to the right or left. Or B is a point. You can select, let B is a point also you can write instead of AB. Let B be the height. Sorry, AB be the height which is 10 feet right or left. That means what? Here. This height we require. Okay. So now that point B also describes and you simply substitute the point B on again here, not here, because that A value already found. So just you substitute, then Y value you will get. In Y, what is that Y1 value? Nothing but BC. So what is the required height I need? AB. So from the full length AC, I can subtract BC. That is your answer.